Trump is doing everything in his power to bait black people, and it's only getting worse because black people aren't falling for anything at all right now.
Trump went on Fox News and basically said, we shouldn't have kicked the immigrants out. The farmers ain't got nobody. The inner city people ain't gonna do it, so we need to bring them back.
Sending them back, and then they're schooling, they're learning, they're coming in legally. We have a lot of that going on. But we're taking care of our farmers. We can't let our farmers not have anybody, these people, that you can't replace them very easily. People that live in the inner city are not doing that.
Damn right the people in the inner city ain't doing that work. He basically thought he was going to deport everybody and then we was going to go back in those fields. What the hell this man was thinking? Those days is over and they ain't coming back. Now he want to think about bringing the immigrants back because farmers are struggling. You should have thought about that beforehand. You already knew these people wasn't going to survive because you took away they people to help run their shit.
Donald Trump made a statement that he might allow the migrants that are in prison to go work on farms. I mean, some of them were working on the farm as that was their choice. Not all of them. Some of them were working at Home Depot. Some of them were working in a hotel. Most of them were working, doing various jobs. Now he's saying he's going to release them to go work on the farms and let the farmer take responsibility of the migrants. They're going to call it owner responsibility. They should call it MDS, modern day slavery, because that's what that would be. And that's what it will be, a modern day slavery, point blank, period.
Check this video out.
That are very difficult to do and very complex, but it works really well. We're sending them back, and then they're schooling, they're learning, they're coming in legally. We have a lot of that going on, but we're taking care of our farmers. We can't let our farmers not have anybody, these people that you can't replace them very easily. People that live in the inner city are not doing that work. They're just not doing that work. And they've tried, we've tried, everybody tried. They don't do it. These people do it naturally. I said, what happens if they...
Once again, leave it up to the Trump administration to continuously leave dog whistles for the red media. Continues to show us time and time again what they really think about people of color, black and brown individuals, and women. What does he mean by inner city? What does he mean that these people naturally have the ability to work in fields and in the agricultural industry? Nothing new here, just same Trump administration tactics of dog whistles and symbolic racism. Once again, the Trump administration shows this time and time again. And honestly, I think it's quite intellectually insulting for them to assume that these tactics will just go over our heads.
Trump just proved it. As soon as mostly white, wealthy farmers and hotel owners had their exploitative labor practices threatened, Trump flipped like that, announcing today, Thursday, June 12th, that they will be making major changes to their immigration enforcement of farm workers and hotel and leisure workers.
Farmers are being hurt badly by, they have very good workers. They've worked for them for 20 years. They're not citizens, but they've turned out to be, great. I have an order on that pretty soon, I think. We can't do that to our farmers, and leisure too, hotels.
Cut to Stephen Miller dry heaving in the corner. How is MAGA going to react to this, y'all? It is very clear that the problem Trump created is getting out of control. And so now he's going to change course. He's attempting to make some kind of logical or economic argument about immigrant labor when he and his team have spent years making a racist argument about immigrants, telling the American people how dangerous immigrants are. And I don't know how easily you can put that racist genie back in the bottle.
In this video, we take a look at black people's reaction to Donald Trump's latest revelation that people in inner cities are not doing jobs on the farm. So he is reconsidering his decision of immigrants who have been detained in the United States getting back to the farms in order to work on the farms. Let's watch the following reactions of black people to this revelation, that will come back here and discuss further about it. But before we watch the videos, if you haven't yet liked this video, kindly like the video and also subscribe to the channel. Let's watch the videos together.
To all the people Trump deported, y'all should be proud, because Trump just set on Fox Live and said the quiet part out loud. Huh? To all the people Trump deported, y'all should be proud because Trump just sat on Fox Live and said the quiet part out loud. Trump just said, I kicked all of them out too fast. We thought once we kicked them out, all the people in urban communities, aka black people, was going to get back in these fields. Trump, what the hell you thought this was? Selma? Hell no, we ain't doing that. Nigga, we'll sell t-shirts on our truck before we do that. I hope that wasn't part of the game plan originally. Trump said, listen, we got to get some of the people that we kicked out the country back. We got to get them back legally. We'll give them their papers and all. We ain't got no damn farmers. You didn't think about this before you kicked them out? Huh? Listen, the last people who were doing that, their last name was Tubman and shit like that. We ain't into that no more. We got black businesses. We'll figure it out here. Okay, we'll buy a couple stamps. We ain't doing that. Listen, to all the African people, Haitian, Spanish, whoever got kicked out of the country, even people who was doing good in their country in England and British people, listen, he needs y'all back. He ain't think about it. This is your time to get your paperwork together and come back legally so that way nobody can mess with y'all for generations to come, okay? Trump said, listen, I thought about it. I kicked y'all out, but our economy wasn't ready for that. The economy said, oh, wait a minute, nigga. Oh, this ain't that type of party, okay? So now he's working on getting them back. Now, Trump did say some wild stuff about, he asked some farmers what happened if they back break. I'm not even repeating that whole joke because it's kind of crazy. But Trump, I don't think nobody proofread what he got to say. I don't think he read none of the stuff that they tell him to say. I think he just say whatever come to mind. Listen, Trump said he got to get the illegals back so they can be legal, okay? I'm just here to bring y'all the news. I'm just a messenger.
Donald Trump made a statement that he might allow the migrants that are in prison to go work on farms. I mean, some of them were working on the farm as that was their choice. Not all of them. Some of them were working at Home Depot. Some of them were working in the hotel. Most of them were working, doing various jobs. Now he's saying he's going to release them to go work on the farms and let the farmer take responsibility of the migrants. They're going to call it owner responsibility. They should call it MDS, modern day slavery, because that's what that would be. And that's what it will be, a modern day slavery, point blank period. I'm not quite sure why you think farmers should be in charge or, in control of anybody. They were working on the farm on their own. Some of them, not all of them, on their own. You guys decide to round them up and lock them up. Now you pondering on the idea to release them to go work on the farms and have the farmer be in control or in charge of them. That should be modern day slavery. That's what that is. To us black folks, that's screaming slavery. So the idea of that, I just think it's a crock of doo-doo shit, my opinion, here. But, you see, we're in trouble, America, any brown, black, anybody that's, not a white man, we are in trouble. This thing is going way too far. And unfortunately, I don't think it's going to be reversed anytime soon. Anyway, you guys have a blessed day. All right? Give me your comments. Take care. Bye-bye.
Welcome back. So in this video, we took a look at black people's reaction to the latest revelation made by Donald Trump. Now, when Donald Trump was campaigning in 2014, he said that there will be mass deportation, and that has been one of his major campaign promises that he promised the people of the United States of America. And quite true to his word, he really delivered by deporting a lot of immigrants in the United States of America. Some of them too have been in detention camps like the Alligator, Alcatraz, and a couple of others. Now, Donald Trump, after all these mass deportation, it had an adverse effect on farmers in the United States of America. Some farmers were finding it difficult in order to get people to work on their farms. In California, for instance, about 80% of people who work on farms are these immigrants who are undocumented. So when these people were chased away or deported from the United States of America, majority of these farm owners are going through hard and difficult times. Now, Donald Trump, in his revelation, revealed that they have done everything in their power in order to get people who live in the inner cities to get back to the fields, but all efforts have been in vain or have proved futile. So his decision now is to bring back detainees, these same immigrants who have been detained in the United States of America, back to the farms so that the owners will take or supervise them and they will work on the farms. So this got a lot of black people discussing that who are these people in the inner cities that he was expecting them to return to the farms to work over there. Was this the reason why he was trumpeting "Make America Great Again"? Was this the way that he wanted America to be made great again? Bringing back this form of slavery in this modern day era. This is something that is quite uncalled for. A lot of black Americans have shared their opinions about this particular revelation that was made by Donald Trump. Let me know what you also think about this in the comment section below, and don't forget to share this video with your friends and your family on other social media platforms like WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram, X, TikTok, and other social media platforms. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Just click the subscribe button down here, click on the subscribe button, click as well on the notification bell, and I'd like to see you again in my next video.